welcome back to my channel. This is my little black corner and I am opinionated Melanin. On my channel here we go through all the interesting stories that come across your news feed every single day, and I give my unapologetic opinion on all of them. So if you're interested in hearing my opinion, please make sure to leave a comment here, hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you hit that notification bell so that way you are notified every time I upload a new video. We're going to go ahead and jump right in.
For the first time in American history, 60 high schools across the country will offer an AP African American Studies class this year.
That's right. The course is launching as a pilot program before it expands to 200 schools the following year. It's the College Board's newest advanced placement course and covers centuries of history from the origins of Juneteenth.
For the first time in American history, 60 high.
How have your students responded to the material so far?
So far, they've responded very well. You can tell that there is a thirst that they have to obtain this knowledge. They are willing to jump in and have some tough conversations. And it's been really exciting for me, being that it is a topic that I'm passionate about, but it has also been exciting seeing their passion for it as well.
Inexplicably contrary to Florida law and significantly lacks educational value. That's how the administration of Florida Governor Ron DeSantis describes a new college-level course for high school students on African American studies. It's already being taught in 60 high schools nationwide as a first test. The curriculum was in development for a decade. Endorsing the class, the chair of Howard University's history department said the course presents, quote, a solid understanding of how African Americans have shaped America, its history, laws, institutions, culture, and arts, and even the current practice of American democracy, which sharpens all knowledge about our nation. But according to Ron DeSantis and his State Department of Education, a course cultivated for 10 years by scholars and experts is neither lawful nor historically accurate.
An advanced placement course that was in the development for more than a decade about African American studies, a class that's being offered in 60 schools across the country, will not be offered in Florida, at least for now. In a letter, the Florida Department of Education said in part the course lacked educational value. The website says the course covers literature, the arts, humanities, political science, geography, and science to explore the vital contributions and experiences of African Americans. Now, the board says it will reconsider approving the course should it have, quote, lawful and historically accurate content. And
yeah, thank you. What was the White House's reaction to Governor Ron DeSantis' education department blocking the teaching of AP African American Studies, saying it violates Florida's new state law and, quote, significantly lacks educational value? Does the White House have concerns about this action by the DeSantis administration?
So first, I want to be very clear. The administration does not dictate any curriculum for local schools. That is not something that we do here. But there is something that we do want to comment. It is incomprehensible that DeSantis has put forward. If you think about the study of Black Americans, that is what he wants to block. And again, these types of actions aren't new. They are not new from what we're seeing, especially from Florida, sadly. Florida currently bans teachers from talking about who they are and who they love, as we've talked about many times here in this briefing room. They have banned more books in schools and libraries than almost every other state in the country. And let's not forget, they didn't block, be more clear, I want to make sure I'm using the right word here, they didn't block AP European history, they didn't block our music history, they didn't block our art history, but the state chooses to block a course that is meant for high-achieving high school students to learn about their history of arts and culture. And it is incomprehensible again. And I will just leave it there. Leave it there to make your own determination of why this occurred and why this happened. Again, it is not our place to direct or to be involved in any local school curriculum, but this is concerning. Go ahead.
Hey guys, welcome back. So it looks like Ron DeSantis is again sticking his little rat nose where it probably doesn't belong, into a cultural discussion that doesn't necessarily affect him in any way. It's not hurting anyone by letting Black people and letting other people understand or get to know the cultural background of another group of people that live here, that are productive people in society, that help to build a society, who are our clergy, who are our police officers, who are our teachers, who are our lawyers, who are our politicians. Our children deserve to believe more than what you tell them. Why do kids have to believe? Because I tell you right now, when I was younger, we were only taught in school about Black history or anything about Black people during Black History Month, basically. Other than that, you didn't hear anything about that. We had to hear about Christopher Columbus and how he came over and, did such great things and he discovered America. He didn't discover no damn America. There were people here before he got here. Theirs, and to take it and say that it's theirs. They've been doing it for years. They've done that and they're continuously doing that now with the culture and just, oh, why can't anybody just be? Because you're not. That's why, because you're not. Theirs, and to take it and say that it's theirs. They've been doing it for years. They've done that and they're continuously doing that now. And as Black people, we have the ability to educate our children at home outside of the state curriculums that are being put in front of them. Everyone else is educating their kids. The Chinese people are educating their kids on their culture. You got the Hispanics educating their kids on their culture big time. You have the Pacific Islanders, they're educating their children. You know what I mean? You have everybody else educating their kids, but for some reason, all the Black people in America, we just sitting around looking stupid like we're just lost people. And again, that makes perfect sense. Why? Because I believe we are the lost tribe. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. But this all makes sense. All I would say is teach your kids something, more. Let your kids watch a little bit more than what they're seeing. Ask your kids questions and have those conversations with them. We have the ability to teach our own children. We have the ability to educate them and to help them to understand, for them to see who they are, to know what their history is, to know what they've been through. And again, each one teach one. You teach your kids something, then maybe they'll teach somebody else something. We can't expect that the school districts and the system is going to help us to have a bridge to our past. They did everything they could to detach us from our past. They kidnapped us. We were kidnapped in bulk. They kidnapped people in bulk, brought them here, had them work for nothing, and built this country on the backs of these slaves and gave them nothing other than, oh well, and then turned around and raped the women and lynched and did all these things. But again, we have a right. We have a right to teach our own. We can't wait for them to do it for us. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified every time I upload a video. Bye.